Welcome to 13 Hammer Times 62's Lego Set Reviews. And today I'm going to show you the NRG Zane spinner. Now I have him here in the package for a very particular reason. Not only to show you the package in full detail, but also, this is not by accident. Or maybe it is, but this can easily slip forward, as you can see here. Just a simple push, and anybody could just, in the store, reach their hands around and I mean, maybe that's made so it's easier to open, as opposed to the tape that they've used before in the set. But, I don't know, just something to keep watch out for. It might be easier to just, slip the contents out of the package without destroying it, whether that's good or bad. I don't really know for sure, but I did see in Toys R Us today, one of the packages had all of the cards taken out of it. The cards were just laying there on the shelf. I just wanted to be sure of that. So, we got our bag. We have NRG Zane in there, all of his weapons, and guess what? We have an extra, what are these called? Shiruken, or as some people here know them as ninja stars. We have an extra one in there. I like that. It's probably one of the best reasons I got the set was because now you can get both of them in the set, which is usually how it works for the 4 weapons of Ninjago. And in many sets, always comes in 2. It's a very simple build. It won't take too long. Probably know it already, just by watching the other review videos. So let's take a look at Zane here. This is his NRG form. You can see his face right there very clearly. It's just like on the ninja sets. Let's see if that's better. It's just as he is in the other ones, except more flashing. I don't know if that's the right word, but maybe iridescent. That's a very cool detail on him. So you got not 1, but 2 packages, or fold out papers. This one shows you all about how to play the game properly. Similar rules to last year's game, although there are some additions. You have power cards, you have battle cards that are the same, you have scroll cards which are different, and this explains, in case anyone doesn't know, how Spinjitzu is played. This is a game that you can play well with your friends. And here we have Zane ready for battle in that end. And we get the second booklet, which shows you how to build the spinner, shows you some new sets. Nice pictures in this. I like this. This would be good for a mini poster. Or this. To get the set, and you can see the Green Ninja with some added features on him. Over here you get to see a whole bunch of sets in the bottom, booster packs, spinners, and plenty of play sets that you can also buy with in the Ninjago theme. So here we are, is how to build it and all the parts. I'll build it just a second. And then it shows you how to use the spinner properly and how those pieces work. Now, originally, you used these small pieces for just adding to your spinner. You can block it on sides. It depends what the cards say. Now here, you don't do that anymore. You have different ideas for shields, which come in booster packs usually. So here's the detail on the spinner. Very nice. And here are the holes at the bottom where you can add on extra blades and things. And we have the crown. Very good crown. And you also get an extra knife in this set. Because when LEGO packages knives or small tools, they usually include it in those little... They have that little piece of plastic between them to include it in packs so it doesn't get lost. And it's nice to get an extra. So here's our first weapon. This is the golden weapon. I don't really know what to make of it, but I'm going to just call it a mace for right now. A chain mace or something. Basically, you hold it here, and you have the knife and the shiruken of ice attached on there. Our next weapon is a katana blade. No building whatsoever. These, they're nice to collect, but they do come up a lot in Ninjago sets. They come in almost every spinner, most spinners. And here we have a gray version of the scythe. There are a few different colors for it, different variations, but this is almost like an ice version of the scythe. So, here we have NRG Zane on the spinner. We'll get to the cards. Then we'll see if we can test him out. See how well he can hit over objects. And I have a couple minifigures to use to knock over. Here's our first card. NRG Zane. He's holding the golden weapon. 0 SP for fire. 0 SP for lightning. 400 SP for earth. And of course, 500 in his own ice. Here we have the emblem of ice. And we have Spinorama, 200 SP. Set up the above, which is holding the spinner sideways. If each player spins once sideways without weapons, if your character flies further away from the spinner, I guess, reclaim your lost weapon. That's convenient. If you're in a tough spot and you want to get a weapon back, it's a good way. That's a good card to use then. Diamond coated, 500 SP. Keep face up. Discard if crown is removed. Discard a crown card to avoid losing after any spin. So basically, discard a crown if removed. Or if crown is removed. So if by any chance you lose yours, this card is no longer useful. Or actually, you can get rid of someone else's crown card, so in case you lose a spin. Crumble to dust. 300 SP. Earth. Opponent discards a face-up crown card. That's almost the same thing. Except I think the card before it, diamond coated. I'm not sure if that applies to if it's face-up or if it's in someone's hand. That one I may need to figure out on my own. This one's holographic. Snowblind. The way the card is made, it's almost blinding. 200 SP, requires a golden weapon. Reduced opponent's ice power by 100 SP until a player wins. Alright, so we've gone through the cards. I'm going to stand down here. And let's see if we can get some action. So we have our cards standing up here. I got a few. Oh. As I said, cards standing up here. Maybe it's better if I just use one card instead of two. I got some minifigures. I'm going to put them out Just lay them out anywhere. And we'll try each of the weapons, see which ones work the best. If you remember my Lloyd Garmadon booster pack video, some of them were throwing them off balance. We're going to start off with the golden weapon because I like it. And it probably has the most range. We'll find out. Alright, let me try that again. My hand was in the way. It's a good range. Very good range of motion. This kind of reminds me of the weapon from Sensei Wu's spinner set. It was almost the same build. Different piece on the end, though. We're going to try the... I'm just going to call it an ice scythe, because Zane is for ice, so I assume the spinner is too. Oh, he took him out. Here's one thought that I had, and comment below if this affects the gameplay. If you're spinning, or if you have your character spinning with the scythe, just as I had it, you know, he's spinning this direction and he has the scythe this way. Does it carry another player off of their spinner better, or does it even just drag them across the area you're playing, as opposed to if it was going this way? Let me know which one is better in the comments below. There's also the back side of Zane. So it looks very good. And last but not least, we have the katana blade. Your standard katana. Alright, that time he actually hit the camera. Let me see if I can try it better. And he's coming back around for another hit. And he's coming for the camera. Oh boy. Alright, so chill out, Zane. You would think a guy who works with ice would be cool, calm-headed. So there's your set. Thanks for watching. The other minifigures are not included. And I hope this review was helpful. Thank you, and take care.